All right, so welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel, to the Algorand family. Happy Friday wherever you are around the world. Hope you guys are having a wonderful time. Just before we get started, I just want to say, I get requests to, cover hundreds of coins. And remember, time is limited for me. This is obviously, something that I try my best to, cover for everyone. But if you want to really see Algorand updates on a daily basis and you want to really show the power of the community, do let me know in the comments down below. Smash that like button and I'll try my absolute best to try giving you guys more updates. But looking across the board, today's Friday, the market is looking amazing right now. Over the last few days, I'm sure if you watch my market analysis updates and you're kind of up to date as to what's happening, this is something we've been talking about. The crypto market has seen major amounts of volatility. Even late December, we were seeing that happening, but of course, as the new year started, market bounced back really nicely. But since then, over the last 3 days, to be specific, market kind of retraced. But we have been holding pretty well. For the markets, Algorand up 9.4% right now, with the price currently sitting at 37.6 cents. We're also up 7.3% in Bitcoin comparative if you're looking at it from that point of view. Market valuation at $3.15 billion in the 24-hour trading volume is at about 310 million. But before we get into any further, as always, just a quick disclaimer: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So, as you guys know, it is not a Crypto ZX update unless we don't talk about, Bitcoin dominance. And you guys can see this for yourself. Bitcoin dominance is picking up. It's currently sitting at 58.12%. Even though we're seeing quite a bit of green across the board, dominance has seen a little bit of an uptick, while Bitcoin is looking really nice right now. Bitcoin is pushing up to $95,000, especially if you're looking at it from the hourly time frame. So far, the 23.6 has been playing as a major level of support, as we can see. And we actually did see the price of Bitcoin going up to 96,000. If you watch my HBAR update yesterday, if you watch my XRP update last night, these are some levels that I've been talking about. So, Bitcoin's looking amazing, and I think it could go, to close at the daily candle around this level, which could mean that, we could see some excitement in this, upcoming weekend. Can we believe it, guys? Before we get into the charts and all that good stuff, can we really believe that, we're already, at January 10th already? 10 days have gone by. That's how fast this year is going to go. And it's really scary to me. And like I said in some of my other updates, everyone that I talk to, they're like, hey, ZX, as time goes by, as you get older year by year, the time is going to go faster and faster. And it's scary to me, but it is what it is. It's part of life. But yeah, let's take a look at what is happening with Algorand. And I really want you guys to, take a look at Algorand from the bigger perspective, the daily time frame. Zoom out and really understand, where Algorand is really sitting compared to the likes of, HBAR, the likes of Cardano, the likes of, XRP. Some of these projects, they're all competitors to one another. And you're still seeing, Algorand sitting, quite low right now. It hasn't even retested. What a lot of people are not realizing right now is that the Algorand price still hasn't retested the 78.6 Fibonacci retracement level. And that's where the excitement lies, in my opinion. I think this is where you see those explosive moves. This is where you see those bigger moves. And speaking about bigger moves right now, I still do believe we're going to see an altcoin season this year. We did see a little bit of that happening, when Donald Trump got elected. December, beginning of the December was, pretty much the top. Then the market kind of, tumbled sideways momentum. But, you are looking at Algorand still hasn't had that move that a lot of people are anticipating. And it's tokenomics. I've spoken about tokenomics before. I've told you about the importance of that. I was about to say token. Wow, that's insane. See, when I speak too fast, I get too excited. Sorry about that. But, tokenomics look much better. And you guys know I'm 100% unbiased. They look much, much better compared to before. And, I think, Algorand could honestly start getting up to some of these levels that, we haven't seen since the last cycle. But you want to see that the 78.6 fib, retest. Because let me tell you, and I know a lot of people are going to go crazy over this, but what if I told you Algorand still is in the bear market cycle? Yeah, you've heard me. The Algorand price is still in the bear market cycle because we haven't even retested the 78.6. That's when the bear market started, and we've consolidated pretty much below that range. And if you want to put this into perspective as to how long we've still been below this range, we're looking at about 989 days, guys. That is huge. Last time the price was actually above this range was back in April of 2022. So this coming April, it's going to be 3 years, but I do believe we're going to see that breakout much quicker than that. And we actually came very close to it. We came very, very close. Obviously back in December, but have seen, a little bit of a healthy correction in my opinion. But this is where the excitement really begins in my opinion for Algorand. But now that we have that out of the way, now that we take a look at, just the perspective as to where it's currently sitting, let's kind of take a look at it from the hourly, perspective and understand what we're looking at right now. So Algo, hourly, not the two hour works. Actually, let's take a look at it from the 2 hourly time frame. So here we are. Since breaking below this key support, obviously we did see the price trying its best to remain above here, but since we broke below it, of course, due to the market retracement, you have seen the price wanting to break out, especially over the past few days. You could see even back in December, we didn't really see the price retesting this key resistance, but you want to see this key resistance breaking out. And this line that I have drawn is just not some random line on board on the charts and just like drawing lines for you guys and telling you, this is the level to be watching out. This confirms everything you need to know. Look at this. Retest, rejected. Retest, rejected. Obviously, we came down, due to this pullback. As you can see, Bitcoin dropped down to the likes of 91 while dominance went up. This is going to have an impact, but you're looking at, a nice solid bounce back. And speaking about the bounce back itself, we're looking at about a 15% move towards the upside already. So if it's able to, make its way back up this key resistance, this could really be an exciting time for Algorand, in my opinion. Could start pushing up to, obviously the yearly highs from last year, but most importantly, a yearly high for this year for the first time since 2022. You want to see that breakout. Once that breakout happens, I do believe there could be some, significant steam coming towards Algorand's price, in my opinion. But one step at a time right now. A nice consolidation. People have already forgotten the fact that back in October all the way up to obviously November, no one was focusing on Algo. And if you were one of the holders, you did see an increase of about 438%. And even now, even after a retracement, if you picked it up at the beginning of November, you're still up 228%. I'm sure a lot of true believers are actually happy at that. But of course, people that chase gains, just chase green candles left and right, are the ones that usually leave negative comments. But at the end of the day, patience is your number one key to follow. You need to lock in profits. Get used to it. And I know some viewers on my channel that support my channel so much, that actually did lock in profits. Are being so happy right now, and they're enjoying those profits. Don't listen to the trolls. Of course, even if the prices are to go higher, do you really want to sit here and miss out on some of these gains? Lock in profits. That gut feeling is always true. Like if you are looking at your portfolio every time the market is booming and you're saying, hey, what, this is too much and I cannot afford to lose, forget about every comment out there. Just lock those profits in. Some of them. And again, this is why your exit strategy is very much needed. But love each and every one of you guys. Thank you for all your support. We'll see you later in Crypto ZX and Peace.